Oh, hey, didn't see it there. The kitchen can be a place for yummy snacks or a place to really get yourself hurt. And that's what we're here to keep from happening. So we're going to go over many of the kitchen things, such as cuts, falls, fires, night safety, electrical safety, chemical poisoning, choking, and foodborne illnesses.
Look, friends, falling is a very bad thing. I'm going to show you why. Dylan, get over here. Go grab that paper clip for me. See, falling hurts, and you don't want to do it, so don't do it.
Falls suck.
Yeah.
They hurt.
Yeah.
Because you're falling.
Yeah.
So, you want to keep from falling.
Yeah.
You do that a number of ways. Mainly by following these key points I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
First up, clean up your spills. Don't be lazy.
Yeah.
We ain't in preschool.
Yeah.
Okay?
No.
People slip.
Yeah.
You know what happens when you slip?
Yeah.
You fall.
Yeah.
Another thing, keep clear of the floor clutter. We don't need none of that. Glitter, clatter, clutter. That stuff makes a trip. You know what happens if you trip? You fall.
Yeah.
Make sure your rugs are secure. Okay?
Yeah.
Your rugs aren't secure. You're going to be walking. You're going to slip on the rug. The rug's going to go sliding. You know what happens? You fall.
Yeah.
So you got to keep your rugs secure. Alright, you got to make sure that you tie your shoes. Once again, we ain't in preschool. We ain't going to be tripping over our shoestrings. You know what happens when you trip? You fall.
Yeah.
So, that says that you got to treat your falls. Okay? You can't start kicking someone if they fall on the ground. That was preschool days. Someone falls, they're most likely hurt. Okay?
Yeah.
They're on the floor. They're broken. They're not responding. Or their legs like going two separate directions or something. I don't know. If it's broken, don't touch them. They're alright.
Yeah.
They don't need touched. Tell an adult. Okay. Someone falls, it hurts. Tell an adult. They know what to do because they're adults. So, yeah. They don't fall. Fire safety. What to do in case of a fire and how to prevent them. Here we're going to show you the common grease fire. This fire appears a lot in the kitchen, and what you do not want to do is put water in it. No. Alright, Jesse, get over here.
You got Daryl.
And that's why.
Take the flour and show the carpet.
To put it out, dump fire on it. Flour. And smother the fire.
Now water.
Okay. Alright, we have a heated up teapot here. And it's hot still, so you know it's heated up. I can feel the heat. You can feel the heat. If I turn it on and that light comes on, that means it's hot. If you look at the burner and it's red, it's hot. If you feel the heat, just because it's not red, just because it's black now, means it's hot. If I were to touch it, I'd burn myself. This teapot is really hot right now, so I'm going to touch it. Ow, I burned myself. What do? Off to the bathroom I go to treat my burn. Now that I burnt my hand touching the hot teapot, you want to gently run cool water over it. Don't put ice on it. After you run cool water over it and you get the initial paint out, you want to let it dry. You want to grab some burn cream. You want to put it on your hand and loosely wrap it, because if your burn can't breathe, it's not going to heal. Chemical safety. How to prevent chemical poisoning and what to do if it happens to you. Alright kids, a lot of the chemicals around your house, such as your window cleaner, Windex, can look like some of your favorite sports drinks, such as Gatorade. They do not taste like it. Actually, it can be very bad for your health. If you are to ingest it, get a hold of 911 or poison control and drink lots of water to dilute the chemicals. If not, you can get very sick and it's very bad for you. Electrical safety, what to do in case of electrical shock and what to do to prevent it.
So here today, we have Aaron and Dylan making some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with a side of carrots. But in this situation, there seems to be a problem. The toast is stuck in the toaster. What will Aaron do? Whoa there, Aaron. That is not a good idea. His hand is dripping wet, and he's holding a fork to try and fish it out. Well, let's see what happens. What do I do? That's right. You have to unplug the toaster and not touch Aaron or the toaster before that because it may shock you as well.
Whew, that was a close one.
See, if all goes well, everyone turns out just fine.
Knife safety. Do you guys remember when Dylan was cutting carrots like this? Let's see how in the end that turned out for him. As you can tell, Dylan cut off the tip of his thumb trying to cut the carrots. He was not using proper knife safety. Later in the video we'll show you what proper knife safety is, but for now we're just going to show you how to treat a minor cut. As you can see, we have the warm water turned on because the first step of treating a minor cut is to run it gently under warm water. Now that we have a well-placed band-aid on the cut, the wound should heal up fine. If there was any worse of bleeding, you would want to apply pressure to stop it.
Tips while using knives to keep yourself safe. First tip is to keep your knives sharp. Make sure you always hold your knives by the handle. When you're washing your knives, wash them separately so you don't mess up and cut yourself when washing the dishes. If you ever drop a knife, don't try to catch it, just step away. When cutting, keep your fingers away from rough surfaces, slicing edges, and rotating beaters. If you ever drop some glass and break it, make sure you sweep it up immediately with a broom and a dustpan. When cutting, make sure your knuckles aren't straight, they're bent. Then you can just glance off without cutting yourself.
Oh, hey. Concealer. I'm going to teach you guys how not to choke and what to do in the event that somebody does choke. Don't chew with your mouth open. Nobody wants to hear that. Come on now. Don't talk or laugh with food in your mouth because you breathe when you talk and laugh and you don't want to be inhaling Pop-Tarts. Literally. Don't play with your food. We're not preschoolers no more. We don't do that. Always chew your food thoroughly before swallowing it, or you'll probably choke. Just saying. Heimlich maneuvers. I'm going to show you how to do it correctly, how to do it incorrectly, how to do it correctly with yourself and a chair. If I wasn't taking up this chair, he could have probably done it himself, but he can't because I'm taking up this chair.
Here, Aaron and Jesse are enjoying a nice snack together, when all of a sudden, Jesse forgets to chew, and uh-oh, he's choking.
Oh no, what do I do?
That's right. Perform the Heimlich. Why don't you give it a shot?
All right.
Aaron and Jesse are enjoying a snack together. All of a sudden, they start a conversation.
Hi, Jesse.
How's it going, partner?
Going, partner. What have you been up to?
Jesse learns from his mistakes of talking while chewing and starts to choke yet again.
Oh no.
Luckily, Aaron is informed on the Heimlich and can save his friend's life. Here we see Jesse. He's eating the chips yet again. These are the same chips he's choked on twice. What do you think's gonna happen? Yup, he's gonna choke. This time there's no one here to help him. What are you gonna do, Jesse? You're gonna use that chair? Put all your weight on it. Maybe you shouldn't have eaten by yourself, Jesse.
This segment is about fighting back against germs in the kitchen.
So, foodborne illness is a big thing you gotta combat when you're cooking and stuff. Do that in a number of ways. Man, it's just keeping a sanitary kitchen. You know, don't cook with a dog. Don't let your dog try the food. He's done trying it. Don't let your dog try the food and then put it back with it. Make sure you keep your food separated. So you have your meat cutting board and your vegetable cutting board. And try to stick with plastic because it doesn't get the chemicals and the germs stuck in there as easily. Keep your cold foods cold in the refrigerator. You know, refrigerate them properly. Freeze the foods you're not going to use in a long while. Make sure that your foods that are supposed to stay dry. Don't let them get all in humid areas and stuff. And make sure you keep chemicals away from your food so there's no chemical spills. And just make sure you wash your hands as you cook. And just use hair knots. Don't scratch your hair above your food and stuff. Just hygiene.